guys, Gamer X here. Alright, today's a couple things I want to talk about. One particular thing has been bothering me. Alright, so we all know that the new Pokemon games, Black and White version 2, come out on October 7th, which is basically less than a month away. The one thing that's been bothering me, now I'm going to geek out here for a second, so bear with me. Everyone keeps saying this is the first sequel in the Pokemon series. They are completely wrong. It irritates the shit out of me. Sorry about that. If you think about it, okay, they're saying that Black and White 2 is the first sequel in the series because it takes place after the events of Black and White, which is true. That is true. But it's not the first sequel. The first sequel is Gold and Silver. If you think about it, you have red version and you have blue version, and then of course you had yellow version, that special Pikachu edition. Now, that was back in 98 and 99. In the year 2000 was Gold and Silver, and then Crystal version that came out later. Those were the first sequel in the Pokemon series. It clearly states that it takes 3 years after the events of Red, Blue, and Yellow. So basically, right then and there, they're lying to you. I don't think Nintendo knows what the hell they're doing these days. Because if they're saying that Black and White 2 is the first sequel, when in reality that Gold and Silver was the first sequel, come on. It's their game, it's their franchise, and they have no idea how the story takes place, or they have no idea on what the first sequel was? Come on. Seriously? Granted, I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I have all the games. I actually just bought the original yellow version and blue version again. So now I have with my red version, which is my original red version, mind you. But they need to get their facts straight. Bottom line. Because Black and White 2, as much as I'm waiting for it, when these people say, oh, it's the first sequel in the Pokemon series ever, it's not. It irritates the shit out of me. I'm sorry. Because they gotta get their facts straight. And while we're on the Pokemon topic, they really need to stop. Because honestly, they're gonna drag this on until they run out of either colors or stones. Next thing you know, they'll just start doing brands, like Pokemon Sony version, or Pokemon Grand Central Station version, or who knows what they're gonna do. As much as I'm a fan of the Pokemon series, they have to know when to stop it. It's basically one of those games they're going to milk out until it's just wrung dry. Again, I'm a huge Pokemon fan, but one, they got to get their facts straight, and they got to stop eventually. Because word is they want to do 1,000 creatures before they stop. And honestly, again, geeking out, you can carry 6 of those guys. 6 guys out of 1,000, or out of, what, we're up to 650 now. They should either stop it where it is, or increase the belt limit to like 7 or 8 or something. Because honestly, it's getting crazy. But that's my opinion on the Pokemon series for Black and White version 2, and the fact they gotta get their facts straight. I want to know what you guys think. Hit me a comment, check my website, and let me know. Because honestly, it's Pokemon, and they need to get their facts straight before I start saying that it's the first sequel when it's really not. My opinion on that. Let me know what you think. Alright guys, the next thing I want to talk to you about is the gaming industry and where they're going. Because honestly, I have no idea what they're doing these days. The biggest example is this game right here. Yeah, Duke Nukem Forever. This game's been like, what, 12 or 13 years in the making, and when they finally release it, they bomb it. Bad. I mean, granted, not the best game anyway, but still. Take a major franchise and a major game like Duke Nukem Forever, and they just basically pull their pants down, squat on it, and go from there. I mean, seriously, that was just a bad. I mean, yeah, it's got as good one-liners, it's good for the achievements, but you know what? Even a bad game like that deserves to be made very well. No, that's Duke Nukem Forever. Homefront. Not going to say anything. Just Homefront. Honestly, I can only say one of the worst games out last year. Brink. Really? That's all I'm going to say about that. They overhype these games to be the best thing on the market. Then when they come out, they bomb horribly. Now, honestly, yeah, they're shooters, and that Call of Duty's ruined the shooter-based genre for games like those, but still. I think they're rushing games out too quickly because they want to make a deadline, or they're trying to make a cheap dollar off these. They're good concepts, but a good game takes at least 2 to 3 years to be good. I mean, honestly, I can tell you, Brink and Homefront, I don't think they took their time with these games. They probably said, hey, you know what? Here's the specs, here's the story. I want it out by this date, and there you go. That's probably why Homefront and Brink were horrible last year. And honestly, I think they're making too many remakes. I mean, they remade Mortal Kombat, which is good. I like Mortal Kombat. It was a great game. All the crossovers like Tekken versus Street Fighter. Remember Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe? I mean, honestly, I can only imagine where the game industry is going from here. We'll see how Nintendo does when the Wii U comes out. I mean, I think it's great. It's got more third-party support, but I think they're a little late to the party. That's just my opinion. But it just begs to it ponders the question: what is the gaming industry doing? Because honestly, with the games that they're spewing out, it's just like, are they even trying? Because nothing original is being made. It's all remakes or repeats, or it's just garbage. They need to make good games again. I know I keep saying this, and I don't want to overdo it because I'm a huge fan of the series, but I think the only thing that was really good and original that actually has a good fan base is Mass Effect. I think that's kind of changing the way things are doing these days. I mean, honestly, look how Mass Effect is played. You choose your own story, you have your own abilities, and you have different endings. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is doing that. You can change the outcome of the ending. Saints Row had the same thing, Saints Row the Third, where you can do Act 1 this way and Act 1 that way. You see what they're getting that from? From Mass Effect. I mean, I'm just piecing things together. I could be completely wrong. You know, I'm just telling you my opinion. That's why I'm talking to you guys. This is what I think. Again, I could be wrong. But honestly, I don't know where the game industry is going. I mean, there's talk about next-gen consoles in about, 3 or 4 years, probably around 2014 or 15. But, because those are a whole other story with the whole, we're going to put a code on this one game so you can only use it for this Xbox or this PS3 or whatever it is. But that's not what I'm discussing today. I'm talking about the actual gaming industry themselves. I mean, they make $30 billion a year. $30 billion a year on games, and they're putting out games like this. And Homefront and stuff like that. I mean, take Bulletstorm, for example. It's a good game, but you know what? For Epic Games, for the kind of stuff that they do, they could have done it better. I mean, honestly, I think they should have taken their time and make another Unreal Tournament game. Because I don't think Bulletstorm was worth the time. But again, just my opinion. As always, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel, AWR316, for reviews, updates, videos, and more right here from GamerX, where X marks the spot. Also, guys, check out my website. It's been updated, so to let me know what you think, if you have any improvements or whatnot. I always value you guys' opinions, so please let me know. Remember, guys, X marks the spot.